Hi there, this is Heather Park, and I'm here with my co-host today, Michael Hoffman. We're with the Santa Fe Institute of Mediumship and Spiritual Studies, and we're going to be interviewing Kevin Horton about his upcoming class on spiritual development. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks so much for being here today. This is just going to be a short little video. Kevin, if you can just share a couple of things, a brief overview about the course that you're going to be teaching. Can you tell us what you feel like spiritual healing is?
Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to back up a little because people have misconceptions as to what is healing. And healing, they take courses, they learn someone else's system, and they think that they are now a healer. But really, healing is not so much injecting yourself as the healer, saying that, oh, I can heal that person. You're using your own power. That means as you use your own power, then you are not replenishing. There's no replenishment. So ego is involved. Okay. So spiritual healing is really when you start to introduce something greater outside of yourself, and that is the spirit world. Now, when the spirit world works with you, you don't feel tired, you don't feel diminished in any way. You become a conduit, a perfect person who is now the observer rather than the participant, an active participant. So your ego is outside, it's placed somewhere else. You can feel the power of spirit coming in, and it starts to generate the type of healing that's needed. Each person has a different type of healing. Some people have ignorance that they have to heal.
Now, let me ask you, Kevin, are you talking about like a hands-on healing situation? Are you talking about long distance? Is it both? What are you teaching?
Okay, I'm, in this, because we're doing a Zoom, it's going to be long distance. And I will have them use their visualization when we're doing a hand situation. Time, space doesn't really matter with the spirit world and with energy. So it's going to be just as effective either way. If we were to do it in person, I would be using hand. I would show them the differences, showing them when they're being a little bit more proactive rather than sitting back and just allowing the spirit world do it.
Okay.
A different type of energy. So you're going to get the same response either way. In fact, it could be even stronger. Where intention goes and where my intention is, mind follows.
Right.
So that's really important to know.
Great.
I was just going to ask the question about intention.
Uh-huh.
So what does the person being healed, what kind of intention does that person need to hold in order to have the best effects from the healing?
I think the intention that the person that is receiving the healing needs is really to have an open mind and an open heart. And, without saying, I want this and I want that and I want this, because the spirit world's really intelligent. They know what needs to be unknotted. Okay, so in their body, in their etheric body, what entanglements need to be removed. And sometimes, depending on the situation, it could be very quickly, or it could be over a period of time, because when people get ill, they own that illness in many ways, and they don't have anything to substitute it with.
Okay, great. So Kevin, you're going to be teaching an 8-week course coming up in April.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2-hour course on Tuesday evenings. Now, it sounds like in this course, you're going to include lecture, time for questions and answers, as well as practice time. Can you talk a little bit about practice time and what that might look like?
Yeah, the practice time is going to be broken out into different breakout rooms. Depending how many people that we have, it could be 2 to 3. I want people to experience what it's like also to be a battery.
Great.
So if there's 3 people, I want them to experience just being the battery for the healer. So
What is the battery? What is that?
the battery is that the spirit world is taking energy so that they can make the healing more strong, and they're helping, and that's supporting the healer too at the same time. So the battery is a passive position.
Do people need to know what to do as to be a battery?
Yeah, I will tell them what to do, and that's basically don't get involved.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know, don't try to direct anything. All you have to do is just open yourself and allow the spirit world to work.
Great. So it sounds like your class is really going to teach people how to work with the spirit world. So if there are people interested in watching this video today, you can go onto our website at www.sfimss.org and go ahead and take a look at the full description of the course. It will be an 8-week course starting in April. And we want to thank you guys so much for your time. And we'll go ahead and do a longer interview if you're interested in finding out more about this class. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Soon.